just like that. She throwing it back, she throwing it back, just like that, just like that. She throwing it back, she throwing it back, just like that, just like that. She throwing it.
Chelsea, baby, send me a beat. I always knew I can do this. Hold on, be quiet, don't say shit. I always knew I can do this. Hold on, be quiet, don't say shit. I always knew that I can do this. Hold on, wait, be quiet, don't say shit.
Welcome back to my channel, you guys. I'm going to be doing a reaction to Why God Put a Dog in Your Life. This will make you cry. Now, you guys know that I love dogs. I love animals in general, but most definitely dogs. And I have a dog. I've been having the dogs my whole life. You feel me? So, but now I'm like down to one dog, which is cool because it's one of my favorite dogs that I had ever in my life. His name is Tiger. Feel me? But let's get into the video though.
Why God put a dog in your life. This will make you cry. Have you ever looked into your dog's eyes and felt like they were sent from heaven just for you? If so, you're not alone. Many believe that dogs are God's unique way of touching our souls here on earth. Dogs, more than just pets. They aren't just animals. They're tiny angels with fur and paws, silently guiding, protecting, and healing us when we need it the most. The spiritual significance of dogs. Ancient beliefs about dogs and spirituality. Throughout history, dogs have been regarded as sacred in many cultures. Ancient Egyptians saw them as protectors in the afterlife, while Native American tribes viewed them as spirit guides. Dogs. As God's messengers, have you ever noticed that the word dog is God, spelled backward? Many spiritual teachers believe this is no coincidence. Dogs carry divine messages of love, loyalty, and forgiveness.
Damn, that's crazy. I never paid attention to that. I never paid attention to that, bro. But that's true. Dog is spelled God in backwards, bro. I never paid attention to that.
Unconditional love, a reflection of divine love. How dogs teach us selfless love. Dogs love you whether you're rich or poor, joyful or broken. Their love doesn't waver.
Hey, what did he say? Dogs love you whether you're rich or poor. Bro, a dog will struggle it out with you, bro. And this is not to promote any struggle or anything. Nobody wants to, be in that type of situation, but they will. You feel me? Like on some real stuff. They really will, bro. Like they'll still fuck with you. Like they a dog. They like, look, nigga, I understand you on the struggle right now. Hey, it's a garbage can right there. I'm good, bro. Just make sure you get something to eat, man. I'll eat out the garbage can for a little bit. You feel me? Like I'm serious, bro.
Teaching us how divine love works, selfless and without conditions, healing broken hearts with their presence. Going through heartbreak, depression, or grief? Your dog sits by your side, not saying a word, but silently healing the cracks in your soul. Dogs as emotional healer therapy. Dogs and their impact from hospitals to disaster zones. Therapy dogs ease anxiety, calm fears, and bring hope. Their mere presence reduces cortisol levels and fills people with peace. The science behind a dog's healing. Touch studies show that petting a dog releases oxytocin, the love hormone, in both humans and dogs. This bond is a two-way spiritual healing pathway. Loyalty, a lesson.
My dog is my emotional support dog, by the way. And if y'all don't know, if you have a pet, whether it's a dog or a cat or whatever, that dog or that pet or whatever, since we talking about dogs, I'm still keeping on dogs, but yeah, if you have a dog, bro, you can make that dog your emotional support because I know for a fact that dog is your emotional support. My dog is my emotional support. It is what it is. It helps me with a lot. You feel me? I don't know, beach stuff, just real life stuff. You feel me? Dead ass. So, also too, to give you a nugget, say if you stay like in an apartment or whatever, or you trying to get an apartment, but they like, nigga, you can't bring your dog, or nigga, you got to pay a fee. You can go to your doctor and let them know you want to make your dog your emotional support dog. That way you can bring your dog anywhere, whether they're not allowed or whether you have to pay fees or anything like that. So that's just a nugget for you guys to know.
We all need stories of dog loyalty that will move you. From Hachiko in Japan, who waited 9 years for his deceased owner to return, to dogs traveling hundreds of miles to find their family. Loyalty is...
That's real life, bro. I'm telling you how dogs are, bro. They don't play. Listen, you guys, there's been plenty of times that I left my dog at my home, right? Plenty of times. The most I left my dog at home. Now, mind you, I left him some food, so don't even trip. And he wasn't left inside. He was left outside. by the way. He just knows my neighborhood and shit like that. So, but yeah. And not only that, I left his ass off the chain too. Shit. That's just how much my dog specifically is smart. The longest I left him was like 2 months, bro. Straight up. 2 months and a couple of days. Came back. And this was before I had a tracker, because now I got a tracker on my dog where I know where he's at all times. But like a couple of months ago, I didn't. Like the beginning of this year, the beginning of 2025, I didn't. And that's when I left his ass. I left his ass January, February, and I came back in March. You feel me? So I came back like the middle of March. So I left him from January. Probably like the 8th. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, like January the 8th all the way to like past March the 5th. That nigga was right there. Now, of course, he ran around and shit like that. You know, he probably was trying to find me or something like that. But yeah. And when I came back, he was still healthy, still his same size. He didn't get skinny or nothing like that. Because like I said, I left him food. You feel me? But I am pretty sure that he digged around for food as well, which is, you know, help. Because, you know, they're dogs at the end of the day. No, I don't want my dog to eat leftovers on purpose, but I mean, it's still a dog. You feel me? But yeah, they'll wait for you for real. Like, dead ass serious. Like, they're so damn smart. Like, seriously. So
It's coded in their souls. How their loyalty mirrors spiritual faithfulness. They stay, they wait, they protect. Isn't that exactly how divine faithfulness works? Never leaving us even when we're unworthy? Dogs and human spiritual growth. Teaching, forgiveness, and letting go. No matter how many times you scold them, they forgive you within seconds. Imagine if humans adopted this divine trait. Lessons on living in the present moment. Dogs don't dwell on yesterday's mistakes or tomorrow's worries. They remind us that life is only lived fully in the now. Protection, physical and spiritual. How dogs sense energies beyond human perception. Ever noticed your dog growling at an empty corner or avoiding certain people? Dogs perceive subtle energies and...
Bro, that shit's so true. When a certain person come around or a certain person pass, because it'll be like all these people done pass, all these people that came around, they chilling. This one particular person, if they come around, this dog growling, barking, you feel me? It's weird, but it is something to that, bro. It's something to that.
Protect you spiritually as well as physically. Dogs as spiritual protectors in various cultures. In Tibetan Buddhism, dogs are believed to guard against evil spirits. In Christianity, they symbolize watchfulness and guardianship, companionship, and purpose. Fighting loneliness with a dog's presence. Even in your loneliest seasons, your dog becomes your friend, your reason to get up each morning, and a living proof that God never leaves you alone.
So true, bro. I'm a loner by default any fucking way, but nigga been lonely. And so it's like, I'm not lonely now, but I'm saying like, all you need is your dog. That's all I need. I'm sorry. Like, I like everything, you know, everybody's cool, but without my dog, bro, like I remember this one time, I quote unquote lost my dog, quote unquote, because he was never lost. The nigga just took too fucking long to fucking pop back up. But I was tripping, bro. Like, damn. You feel me? That shit puts you in a depressive mode. Cause it's like, damn, that's my nigga, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, that's my best friend, for real, for real. Like, dogs is, when they say a dog is a man's best friend, that shit is a fact. That shit is a fact.
Finding meaning. Through caring for a dog. Taking care of a dog teaches patience, discipline, and unconditional care. Essential virtues for spiritual growth. Dogs as mirrors of our souls. How they reflect our emotions and energy. Your dog's behavior often mirrors your mood. Anxious humans often have anxious dogs. Calm humans raise calm dogs. A living spiritual reflection. The bond between humans and dogs. Written in destiny. Why your dog chose you, not the other way around. Many spiritual practitioners believe dogs choose their humans before birth as part of soul contracts to guide, protect, and teach them life's deepest lessons. Grief, loss, and spiritual continuity. Coping with losing a dog. Losing a dog feels like losing a part of your soul, but their lessons, love, and presence never truly leave.
Bro, I'm telling you, you don't want to ever lose a dog. Like, you don't ever lose a dog. That shit. If you know, you know. Folks been around me and you see how I respond, bro. Hell no, bro. Like, I'm gonna be real with you guys, and I'm so serious, bro. Nigga, I can lose a fucking marriage. I can lose a fucking relationship. I can lose a fucking friendship. But nothing had hit me harder than losing my dog for a couple of fucking hours, bro. I swear to gosh. I swear. I don't know. I don't know why. Like, it's just something in your soul, just like, damn. You feel me? It's stronger than a heartbreak. Because I had heartbreaks before. You feel me? I had relationships that ended. You feel me? Yeah, you might feel a type of way, but nigga, a day later, week later, an hour later, 5 minutes later, you like, whatever. It's something else. You feel me? It's like, whatever. But yeah, you can say, oh, well, all you gotta do is just get another dog. Bro, no. On the outside looking in, before I went through the same situation, luckily, it wasn't a whole 24 hours or a whole fucking week or a month or years, whatever. Luckily it wasn't that deep, but that long. But that right there, bro, is an experience you don't want to go through. You feel me? So make sure y'all guys definitely keep hold of your dog. I raised mine mostly off a chain for the majority of his life. Off the chain. You know what I'm saying? But it's been to a point where it's like now, of course, majority of the time he's still off his chain, but now, nigga, you get used to the chain because, like I said, you feel me? But mine's always come back. Mine's always whatever. So, yeah. But like I said, bro, this is true facts. You feel me? But no, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Check the links in my description. Go to my website, zodiacscienceent.com. Go to my other website if you're an artist, YouTuber, or anything like that. Let's help you grow now.gumroad.com. Just go to those websites and you'll see why I told you to go there. But yeah, man, let me know if y'all got a dog. And if y'all do got a dog, let me know what kind of dog y'all have. I have a American pit bull. That's what kind of dog I have. If you go on my Instagram at LilScorpioKing, or if you go on my TikTok at LilScorpioKing, you'll be able to see my dog. He's pretty cool. But yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe.
Don't you see me right now, baby girl? I'm on the grind. I ain't really got no time to waste time. Baby, I'ma shine.